Hey guys, this is a short video to explain how to add a track to Slot Race Manager and how to set up your hardware. I have optical sensors, as you can see. This is the Slot Race Manager software. You can go to the track screen with a T and then add a new track with the F2 button. A code for the track, so I call it TS. Test track. My track has 3 lanes, 26 meters long, 1 sensor per lane. I don't have a speed trap, so I'll leave that blank here. And the minimum lap time, that's the lap time. If you have a lap that's shorter than this time, the software won't sense that. So it's to prevent triggers that were made by accident. I am the owner, so I choose my own name. So now you have added the track, and you need to add the hardware to it. To start setting up your hardware, your timing hardware, you need to go to the parallel port screen. That's F5. You can set up your sensors by pressing F2, set inputs. Now the program asks for which lane. You press lane 1 to begin with lane 1. Now put a car just before your sensor and let it slowly pass your sensor. You can see the program has triggered a value. Remove the car. And now press a key on your keyboard. And now repeat the triggering of the sensor. And you'll see you have set the value for lane 1. Repeat for all the lanes, so we'll do 2. Your computer bleep. Remove the car. You see the value is different than the trigger value. Press a key on your keyboard. And now for the 3rd time, you also have value 2. You can repeat this for all your lanes, and then your track will be set to time your cars. To set up stuff your software will control, like the track power or a flashlight or some other stuff, you need to fill in these values: track power, the address, and the pin they're connected to. You can also do this for a starting tree over here. To do that, first you need to know which pins you'll need to trigger what hardware. You'll do that again by using the test port program with F5. Over here you see which pins are set how, and on the left you see out pin number, and there's a 0 over there. You can toggle that value by pressing 1 in this case, because it's on parallel port 1. When I press the number 1 key on my keyboard, you can see it cycles to another pin number 2. Nothing happens. I can cycle to 3, to pin 4, to pin 5, to pin 6. And with pin 7 my flashlight is running. So I know my flashlight is connected to pin number 7, the relay on pin number 7. and I can make a note of that. So your flashlight is pin number 7. The address you need to use is the output address. So that's 632 in my case. In your case, that can be a totally different number. So write that stuff down for all your hardwares, which pins they are connected to, and then put it in the software over here. So to add the pin data in your program, you'll need to press F4, power entry. Over here you fill out your output address. In my case that's 632. That's the value you can read on the backboard screen. And over here you fill in the pin numbers, only the pin numbers, with the things that power your stuff. So your main track power, your starting tree, red light 1, red light 2, etc. A lamp which is on when the race is running, if you want. The values you don't need to fill out. The program will calculate them. So you leave them to 0. Over here you can fill out the individual lanes. So if you want to power your individual lanes, so if lane 2 finishes, the power on lane 2 will be cut, etc. If you don't want to control your track as one. You can fill these out too if you like. If you fill out these, they will override your main track power. So now you can see the values are calculated by the program, by the software, and you're ready to go.